What's going on, everybody? And today I'm going to make like a Frail World guide, everything new, and I will summarize everything that's being added in the next update of Frostborn. So, as Lost Frail, you have the chest in the front, where you can spend your Ymir blood and Ymir spirits, and your extra currencies that you get from buying coins. You know, all the same accessories are still here, as well as now they are selling Ymir armor packs instead of what they were selling last season with the Elven weapons. And you can still get Ymir cauldrons, you can get Valkyrie, you can get Desert Mage, and you can get a white bag here. And they're selling Celestial Helmet and, you know, all the stuff they sold last time. So, when you log into the game and you go to the new season location, you're going to want to go to this pedestal, and if you haven't been in Frail before, I believe you have to create a character. But this is very important. You need to make sure that you create a character on the correct server, because if you don't, you're going to have to pay 50 coins to switch your character. So, go on the main server that you play on, go to the Frail, and then create your character. Okay, so once you load in, you will load into the Frail location. And you will have a couple of tutorial steps on what to do, so you're going to have to speak to a few NPCs, and they will take you through things like the 3 different tournaments you can do, and it'll give you insight on, you know, what does what in this little location, like how you can transfer currencies from from Frail to the main server. So basically, this is new, this is something that's been added this update. So you get 10 of these gift boxes, I already claimed mine, and you can place them. It's like the Ymir Cauldron, so anybody in a map can loot this item, and it'll give them a New Year's gift, which contains 2 new food items. Well, actually 3, I'm not sure if this is in the game before. Basically, this is the same as that roasted fish, and it heals 8 per second. And then there's these items, which we can't actually look at because they don't really allow us to. And then there's Festive Cookies, which is a new consumable item, which gives you bonus damage, 15%, but only for 10 attacks. So this isn't going to be like particularly good for classes like Druid, but you know, for Pathfinder, Archmage, Thrasher, those heavy hitting classes, this is going to be very important. The mulled wine is kind of like the oatmeal in a way. So you receive 20% less damage for the next 10 attacks, and it lasts for 12 minutes as well. And if you put these things down, every one you put down you get 6 snowflakes. I don't know why they say 5, you get 6. And then you can buy stuff out of here. Also, you put them in Newheim or Gateway, you know, family locations basically. Then you can go to the 3 different birds, where they will tell you about the tournaments. So you get the Blacksmith tournament, you get the Gatherers tournament, and you get the Avengers tournament. So each tournament has a different way of doing it. So for instance, the Gatherers tournament, you have tasks where you have to go around, you basically have to farm the stones, I believe, in the maps. The Blacksmith tournament, this is a new one actually. Yeah, this one was added recently. This was changed because I believe in the old one it was the Crafter and the Gatherer. They changed this one. Let me tell you why they changed it. So the old Gatherers tournament had a very big issue where people would just go into the store and buy these and just donate them. And some players got like I swear there was someone with like 100,000 points. So the Avengers tournament, you craft siege armor. If you go into the shop here, you'll see there's categories for each of the 3 skill trees you can pick. So if you pick the Avengers skill tree, then you have to go farm for Ymir Spirit, and you can buy these cores basically. So you can get medium, heavy, and light, or I don't know if it's the other way around. But yeah, so then you get that, then you go into your crafting, you go down here, and here you can craft, you know, all the different weapons using the cores, and then with this armor, you're supposed to take it to the Betrayer's camp, which is something on the map, and that's how you'll farm for the Betrayer side of the boss. So you have the new Fire Royal Griffin, which I believe is just a normal Griffin, but with the skin. You get all the Ymir Spirit. By the way, the Ymir Spirit lasts until the next Frail. So if you don't spend your Ymir Spirit, it gets turned into silver. So if you have some from last Frail, I would advise you spend it. Also, at the top of the boost, they have removed the Betrayer sets. Oh, actually, it was Alvin sets last season. So they removed the Alvin sets and they put Ymir sets instead, which is a very good update. They brought back the red books, which is really good. So you can get 3 red books at the top and I think 3 blue books at the bottom. So it's 1 of each Alvin set in each pass. So like the free rewards, you'll get 1 heavy, 1 medium, 1 light, and the premium will get 1 heavy, 1 medium, 1 light. And for the boost, you'll get 1 heavy, 1 medium, 1 light, but Ymir sets. I don't believe there's anything different in the pass. Oh, well, there is actually one. There's this thing. So you get weapon boxes, and you can pick which weapon you want. So this is a very, very nice thing. So if you want, for instance, you know, Ymir Staff, you open the box, and you'll get an option to pick one of the 7 weapons, and you'll accept it at the bottom, and it'll get given into your inventory, I believe, or your inbox. So there's the Scout Shoulder Bag, which is the best bag in the game, and Nosferatu. But, or Nosferatu, sorry. It's given at level 2 though, which kind of sucks. And the Frail season, like the chest, has pretty okay things. You have the Armored Albrunia, and you have some Ymir Blood, the Ymir Blessing, the Cauldron. The Cauldron is actually one of the best items, so that's something you guys should try and get. You'll pick one of these 3, and this is pretty accurate. So for Gatherer, you're basically gonna go around, you're gonna mine the stuff, you're gonna bring it to the... There's like a few tasks that you have to do. The Gatherer is definitely the easiest. The Blacksmith is basically, you're gonna craft the little blacksmith hammer over here. Where's it? You found it. This. And you're gonna do production on the anvil, if that makes sense. Also, that's another thing I should mention. There is these. A new pack. I'm not very fond of it, but there's a new pack where you can get these seals, which will help you on your like tournament points. It'll double all points for the tournament, basically. But you can only do, I believe, 6 of these packs daily. So I'm not too sure how that works. This is where you're gonna go if you pick the Avenger's path, by the way. And for the Farmer's path, you'll go to one of the farming locations. I believe for farmers and blacksmiths, you're just gonna go to the normal orange locations. Also, the monthly tournaments, there have been changes to the rewards of the monthly tournament. It's no longer a gold charm, a purple charm, a blue charm, no charm. Now it's 3 gold charms and the rest purple. And it's good, it's good. So the charms have been changed. They are no longer durability reliant. So like if you activate the skill, for instance, it won't remove 1 durability per skill activation. So it's basically like the Seeker charm. And yeah, it's pretty good. You know, you get the 20% extra damage and you don't have to risk losing it just by using it. There's also these new boxes where you can pick one of the mounts. So you have these 3. Let me just show you. So you have the Undead Horse with the Grave Chill. I would not recommend taking the Undead Horse. I don't think it's worth it. You have the Undead Bear. This one's pretty good. This one, it's between these 2. The Bear and the Spotted Wyvern. And the Spotted Wyvern has the stun skill. So you can get the Bear, which has the stun skill, which gives vulnerability. Or you can get the Wyvern, which has the stun skill. It doesn't have vulnerability though. And it's practically the same for all the other paths. But in my opinion, this charm is like, this is the worst charm out of the 3. I think if you're gonna go for a charm, you're gonna go for the Gatherer charm, because it gives you 30% of your health back if you go below 10% health. This one is just the Lightning Strike, so it's the same as last season. Nosferatu is a new class that was added. It is a medium armor dagger class, and it is pretty strong. Okay, so Nosferatu has 3 skills, and this one is practically the Shadow Master skill, where it goes invisible and it takes immunity. But the thing about this skill is it makes you bleed. So you activate the skill, you get a very, very high speed boost. Like, this is an incredible speed boost. You get extra damage, and I'm not sure about damage resistance. 134? No, okay, you don't get damage resistance, but you get crowd control resistance. And I'm pretty sure if you hit while that is active, you do steal health. So that kind of makes it even. And this is a Dispel skill. So this class practically has 2 Dispel skills, and it does a pretty decent amount of damage. And one more thing about Nosferatu is when you get close to an enemy, you TP. That's pretty cool. So this class, let me just show you the upgrade stats for level 3 to level 4. It'll be ship enemies, you know, place a ship, and then 5 Odin bosses. So it's pretty easy. So this is the TP skill, and it reduces damage. Doesn't seem like it stuns. That's the Dispel skill, and here's the Shadow Master. Well, I can't actually show you the Shadow Master skill because it's currently broken, but basically increases your move speed by 40%, increases your damage by 25%, and your I'm not sure what else it increases, but you do take 20 damage per second, so it's not gonna be ideal to just run it the whole time. But with speed potion, it's very, very fast. Like, this is comparable to Druid speed. It actually might be faster, who knows. So District got a complete reskin. It's back to the Christmas skin, and some of the NPCs are wearing Christmas hats. I believe all of them, the ones that you can interact with, wear Christmas hats, besides the Scout. Then there is a new mount, which was shown a little bit earlier. I didn't actually go onto it, but I'll show you now. It's the reindeer mount. It's the Christmas mount. It's really, really cool. So basically, this is just one of the... Where's that mount? It's basically just a griffin, but it has all the normal skills. It has one good skill. It has this one. So, oh, sorry, 2 good skills. It has Horns Ram, which I'm not too sure how long it stands for, but this one's really, really good. Also, the Nosferatu's dagger, Nosferatu, ignores 21% of armor, and it restores 10% of the health that has been done, you know, and slows down the enemy for 3 seconds by 20%. So practically it is almost identical to Shadow Master, besides the fact that it has a better Dispel skill and it has more speed. Also, this is new. There is a second little talking icon, which I actually never knew until now. Also, there's ooh, look at it. There is a lot of quality of life updates. You'll basically see the health of the node you're busy farming before you actually start farming it, which is quality of life update, in my opinion. So that's practically it for Frail. There isn't too much that's been added. There's a new class, a new weapon, the tournament, and it doesn't appear like they have brought Warmage back yet, but I believe they will bring it back in the store as soon as the season drops. They did say that Pathfinder was getting a buff, but it doesn't appear to be in the game yet. So what they said was they're gonna change the burn, or they're gonna change it from 120% weapon damage to 150% weapon damage, and then some others have said that they're planning on doing that and completely removing the burn damage, because the burn damage is really, really high at the moment. That's the same, and then they said that Wind Mage also got a nerf to where the tornado reduces the damage reduction. It's even more now, so it's not... Oh, sorry, it's less now, so you'll deal more damage if you got hit by a Wind Mage, if that makes sense. Protector buff isn't in the game yet, but that will come, I believe, next season or the one after. That's about that for the update, actually. There isn't all that much that's been added. But yeah, you guys can farm the season. I will probably... I'm not sure if I'll finish the season, but anyways. So yeah, that's about that. See you guys.